Is that any better for you guys? Yeah, I can see there's two people here, and I'm just dropping people there. That's all right. We'll try. We'll just keep trucking on. I'm gonna try and just for about probably about 5 minutes or so. So, and then I'll give it a buzz to try another computer. Hopefully that will. I've got a whole bunch of computers. I'm just gonna install them. They're not ready to go anyway. So, and unfortunately, these two new computers I've got here are running on Windows Home Edition. They're not set up yet. I've only just logged them in to Windows Home anyway. So, yeah, and this computer which I am running this streaming off is one I just grabbed just so I can actually be more portable for that one there. Normally I work off a desktop computer, but that one there is not ready to go neither for streaming there as well. So definitely, let's have a look what we're going to have a look at. Is the video good for you guys and audio is coming through? I'm hoping it does anyway. Now, this is a very interesting thing here. Now, I've noticed this sort of thing. I'm just going to show it to you guys. Let's pull this in. Oh, come on. Actually, it's interesting. Okay. This is actually interesting new. I've just, because this is a 7210, and I've just noticed I started installing this thing called the Dell Optimizer. Now, this is actually quite interesting because the Dell Optimizer is usually part of the Precision series. So I am actually very interested to see what this Dell Optimizer, and I do know the Dell Latitude series have now got a new one called the 9 series, and that's very interesting because that's very similar to the 7 series. And I have a love-hate relationship with the 7 series. The old 7 series, I have a love-hate relationship with the 7 series. The old 7 series, I actually did enjoy. But this new 7 series is not as nice, simply because I just don't find it has enough power for what it used to do. And they do charge you close to here in Australia about $200 more for the 7 series. And it's not really that much more lighter than the 5 series there. But this 9 series is interesting there. I don't know what's the difference between the two. And I hopefully, when I have Dell contact me, I have contacted them as well to actually find out what's this new 9 series. Because I think the new 9 series is something to do with the AI system itself to actually learn your how you work and also try and predict things as well as help you save power as well. So I'm a little bit curious on what the 9 series AI is. It just a software or is it actually hardware embedded? And to see actually if that's actually part of the new series of all the refresh of the Latitude and also the Precision series that I'll be getting in soon as well too. So I have noticed on this 7310, it is also turning itself off more than what it doesn't used to. I've tried to play with some of the power settings here, but after like 2 minutes of standby, it just turns the screen off and goes straight server. So I'm wondering if that's the new AI system. I'm not sure. I have to wait for when Dell actually contacted me about that one there. So that's a very interesting sort of system here. And this new Dell Optimizer is definitely something I don't know if I can do anything with it. There we go, start exploring. Yeah, so this is probably talking to you about, this is the new AI system or something like that, where it actually thinks it knows where you are as well to actually help you with performance and also with power as well too. And I think it works on location as well too. So it kind of goes, oh yeah, if you're at home, you really don't run so much besides, either streaming or so you can actually save power. You actually don't have it running too much fast internet there. And if you're at work, you can actually run this laptop maybe at much higher capacity because you're more than likely connected to a dock or something like that. So that is an interesting sort of thing. I do definitely want to have a chat with Dell more about this, especially the marketing team, what this really is about. It's interesting because at the moment, this whole COVID-19, we don't have these conferences anymore. It's just a bit of annoyance. And I have a few friends who were part of the E3 part as well, and they couldn't. They're doing a virtual sort of system as well too. So I was having a good laugh with one of my mates who was meant to scheduled to go to the E3, and he said, yeah, it'll be nice if they actually do a VR system version of it. We actually just wear goggles and then sort of move around to each booth to actually find out what's happening. But yeah, maybe later in the future. But it could be that way, maybe not. With this whole COVID-19, we are developing more stuff we can actually do remotely or virtually in a way. So that's going to be interesting to see what we will do, come up with anyway. So it'll be nice to see that happen as well for some of things where you can't, or some of things where you can't always attend, because it does cost you a fair bit of money there. And sometimes we are funded by ourselves in a way. So yeah, definitely good. Anyway, let's keep trucking on later. So I'll introduce them a little later on. I'm thinking we're going to start lagging again. I'm going to